With the latest on the fragile Iran-Israel ceasefire. After 12 days of deadly attacks, President Trump announced a ceasefire overnight, but Israel quickly accusing Iran of violating the agreement, vowing to respond with force. Iran denying this.
The president just left the White House for a long-scheduled NATO summit in the Netherlands. We want to get right to our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce. She's there at The Hague, where the president will be attending the summit. And Mary, we know the president spoke just moments ago. What did he say?
Well, Robin, I can tell you that President Trump is not happy this morning. This has been a head-spinning pace of developments overnight, and the president this morning is furious that the ceasefire he celebrated and announced just hours ago is now in question, telling our Rachel Scott as he left the White House just moments ago that these two countries don't know what the bleep they're doing.
This morning, just hours after President Trump announced a ceasefire, declaring that the war will soon be over, Israel now says Iran has violated that agreement, vowing to respond with force. Iran is denying firing missiles after the ceasefire went into effect overnight. Departing the White House moments ago for the NATO summit, the president reacting, furious.
And now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere. That's not what we want, I'll tell you. And I'm telling you, I'm not happy about that, Israel.
It was just a few hours earlier that Trump announced the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate it. Both Israel and Iran agreeing to the truce. Trump optimistic that the agreement would pave the way to a lasting peace, congratulating both countries for having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. The president announcing the ceasefire just hours after Iran struck back at the U.S., retaliation for the U.S. strikes on their nuclear facilities. Iran targeting the largest U.S. military base in the region, the Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, with what appeared to be 14 short and medium-range missiles. The U.S. and Qatar intercepting 13 of those missiles with no damage or casualties. Trump calling it a very weak response, which was expected, and thanking Iran for giving the U.S. early notice, which made it possible for no lives to be lost and nobody to be injured. Sources tell ABC that warning came to U.S. officials via the Qataris, who were given a heads up by Tehran. Trump saying of the Iranian counterstrike, most importantly, they've gotten it all out of their system, and there will hopefully be no further hate. Congratulations, world. It's time for peace.
As for the future of this ceasefire, the president this morning is now voicing frustration with Israel, urging them not to escalate. Trump posting just now, quote, Israel, do not drop those bombs. If you do, it is a major violation. Bring your pilots home now. Robin.
We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But we know that the U.S. strikes on Iran will certainly be taking center stage where you are right now at the NATO summit, Mary.
Yeah, the spotlight here at this summit is now sure to be on this conflict, what is happening in the Middle East, the future of this tenuous ceasefire. Also on the agenda, of course, military spending commitments and the future of this alliance as the president continues to pursue his America First agenda.